But speaking of dancing, I have some very bad memories.
Oh my god, is there some tea spilling?
So, which achievement so far makes you the proudest and why?
Even a little bit of guidance plays a huge role.
Getting selected in nationals in our very first attempt. Sanvi, I feel something festive in the air. Did something happen?
It sure did. Ramjo just happened, the most awaited Dandiya night of CCWS.
Well, I was super stressed about our outfits, but in the end, everybody looked fabulous.
Well, I was just excited to eat the amazing food and dance my heart out.
Wow, I was over here crying over outfits and you were planning the whole buffet.
Priorities, Riddhima. You slayed in your outfit, but the food, it didn't wait for me.
Okay, fair. But speaking of dancing, I have some very bad memories.
Oh my god, is there some tea spilling?
Well, let's just say I was a part of the dance performance and my partner left me for a plate of noodles and I was left spinning all by myself alone in the center.
I think your partner was me.
I think you have a weird obsession with noodles.
I think I do.
Well, I think we have to rename the podcast Maggie Talks with Sanvi.
I'd approve actually because Maggie does not disappoint, but dance sometimes does.
So what do you think? Should we do another rapid fire round?
Oh my god, yes. So, describe Ranjo with one food item.
Well, for me, it has to be peri peri fries. And you?
For me, it has to be lip-smacking momos.
So moving on, we talk about one of the largest events of CCGS, the Career Fair, with over 1,000 participants and 30 plus universities.
Yes, and for us high schoolers, it was of such a good help. Because when the world is moving so fast, even a little bit of guidance plays a huge role.
I completely agree. Talking to the international universities definitely gave us so much clarity, especially on the curriculum and the diverse courses.
Exactly. And I think that it was so thoughtful of our school to include the juniors also in the career fair because this will really help them in the long run.
It went from confusion to pure clarity.
So now let's move on to the next segment of the video where Cambridgians come and share their delightful experiences.
Where students can talk about everything but not anything.
Come on, Riddhima, drop that line.
I never will. So let's begin. So now let's give it up for our archery champions, Supriya and Adya.
Namaskar.
So Supriya, what made you first get interested in the sport?
Well, archery caught my attention when I saw my sister play this sport. It was so fascinating to see her shooting, aiming and releasing the arrow that I decided to try it myself and now it brings me here.
Wow, interesting. So Adya, what advice from your coach stayed with you the most?
So I would say the best advice is to always stay confident and positive, and even if one score doesn't go well, never feel disappointed. Just focus on the next one. This helped me a lot in the whole tournament.
Along with that, he also asked us to maintain a diary. In that diary, we used to keep our daily goals, daily achievements, and that helps us improving daily. So that has been something that most recent and helps us.
Well, I need to start changing my tactic. So, how important has your family and teachers been in your journey?
So our parents and teachers had played a very important role in our journey, and they encouraged us to give our best in both academics and sports. And because of their constant support, we were able to manage both of them.
So, which achievement so far makes you the proudest and why?
Well, our biggest achievement would be getting selected in nationals in our very first attempt, and that is why we are still consistent in archery and we are playing this sport.
Wow, it was truly an amazing talk with you here today. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
So now let's move on to our next AIM champions. Give it up for Shashwati and Charvi.
Namaskar.
So Charvi, tell us, what made you develop your interest in this sport?
So historic things fantasized me a lot. So when I used to hear the stories of soldiers bravely fighting, shooting and aiming, I just thought that let's give it a try. So when I entered into the coaching area, I felt a different connection between me and the bow. So I thought just to pursue this game further.
That is such an inspiring thing and definitely a very new thing for us to hear. Can you two please tell us about your proudest achievement?
It was a moment of my hard work paying off. It made me believe that I could compete at this level, and playing nationals was another big milestone of mine.
That is such a magical thing to hear. Alright, my next question is to you, Shashwati. So, coaches play a very vital role in your journey. So, tell me, what is one advice that stayed with you the most?
My coach always told me to focus on the process, not just the outcome. He said, do your best and the results will follow. That advice really helped me to stay calm and focused during the competition.
Those were really some insightful words from your coach. Wow, this session was truly an adrenaline rush.
I could not agree with you more. These students have such bright futures ahead of them and such inspiring goals.
Exactly. So, stay loud.
Stay proud.
This was SpeakSpace.